Well, today farmers and ranchers will learn about new traits and products at the largest private farm field day. It's part of an event taking place on Brian and DarrenHefty's farm in Baltic, South Dakota. The Hefty brothers now join us from that annual AgPhd field day.
Well, thank you very much, and we are at the AgPhd field day. 48 hours ago, the forecast was not all that exciting to the folks that are planning this, but we see a lot of sunshine here this morning, and the man who is smiling along with all the other thousands who are filing in here now, DarrenHefty, joining me. Darren, weatherman, gave us another blessing today.
I tell you, the big guy upstairs really likes us right now. Yeah, we're so happy to be here, and there's so many people coming from so far away. There's farmers, we're expecting farmers from over 40 states and at least 8 countries that I know of coming today.
How about that?
So when they're coming that far, we really like them to have good weather.
We're going to talk with a lot of visitors during the day here about our corn and soybeans, with a big, nice field of soybeans behind us. But before coming on, you and I mentioned, and you've got wheat, you've got sunflowers. Talk about those crops that we don't always spend a lot of time on.
Well, you know, we do have a big focus on a number of crops here. We've got sugar beets on the farm today that we're showing some different treatments in. We've got a lot of sunflowers this year that look fantastic. And we're focused on the plant health in those types of crops. So we're looking at using some fungicides to fight disease and just keep that plant healthy all through the growing season.
And you were talking to some folks before coming on about cover crops that it's always on the front burner here for the Hefty farm.
Well, we're standing on some right now because we're on some of our wheat that we harvested here a few weeks ago. So immediately upon harvest, we found great results putting a cover crop in the ground for a number of different reasons. And so on the farm, we've got 15 different cover crops that we're looking at also to show growers that are thinking about doing it, but they haven't done it yet. Hey, here's what they look like, and look how quickly they get established. And then we'll also dig some up and show, all right, if you're in a no-till situation, wow, what a great way to deal with compaction, getting a deep-rooted crop that can break it up naturally.
And then you speak about natural. Let's kind of end our conversation with that.
Well, we've got a lot of natural products out here too, because people think, well, farmers are using these chemicals out in the fields. There are some natural biostimulants, natural fungicides, natural insect fighters that we're finding out there in nature that we can use in our crops, and farmers really like that.
Very good. We're great to be here and love our partnership with AgPhd, Darren.
Thank you so much, Mark. Really appreciate having you here.
Well, we got to get out of the way. Folks are filing in here this morning, and we are just getting a good start. Back in about a half an hour with more AgPhd Field Day from Baltic, South Dakota. Mark AgPhd, back to you.
Thanks again, Mark. Now, you can also catch the Hefty Brothers Weekly. Their show on AgPhd airs Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern on Rural Radio on Sirius XM Channel 147. You can also hear their TV program Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on RFD-TV. And, of course, see them in action here on RFD-TV.